Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to ScareMeTender, the show where we talk about all things that go bump in the night.
Yes, sir.
Sometimes we bump back.
That's right, we do. We're your hosts, Will,
Tanner.
Thanks for joining us today. It's been a couple weeks?
Yeah, it'll be a couple weeks.
It'll be a couple weeks.
We're not really off a schedule.
Right.
For us,
not for
our
you
last
guys.
episode on the pod, actually, episode 28 is from Easter, bro.
Right, so we hadn't recorded since Easter. Well,
No,
for the pod. We've done story
have.
times.
Yeah, we did story times.
We've done story times. We just haven't recorded for the pod.
Yeah.
But, we've seen each other in between, for various things. But, we haven't, actually sat down and recorded new content in...
No. Life's been busy.
It's been, a month, at least.
Yeah, I think at least a month.
At least a month. But yeah, life's been busy.
I started a new job. I'm not gonna get in the details of what it is, but I had to start a new job, so that was stressful.
Porn star.
Yeah, OF star. I'm trying to,
It's a brother's page.
it's really in a niche kind of community.
Yeah. What's the category?
Mudslingers. I like slinging mud.
What is a mudslinger?
I think you know what it
Is
is.
that dookie on?
And I think you know exactly what it is based on your
Gotcha.
first guess.
Can we cut? So we need to start with something that we both discussed.
Well, I'll bleep out the
Yeah.
thing for at least the first 5 minutes, but yes,
But
I
I
agree. Let's
do-
cut back on profanity.
I know. I do want to bring it to the audience that we had this talk about
Right.
us. At least for the first 10, 15, not cursing.
Right.
No. No.
Yeah.
No. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, exactly that. Yeah.
No.
I'm gonna have to bleep your mouth too, so that people
They
don't try
can't
to
even.
assume
They
what
can't
it
even
is.
word it
So
out.
that people can't even
I
word
didn't
what
say.
that was foul.
I'm a bad boy.
That was
That's
nasty.
all I can tell
They
you. I'm a
actually
bad
didn't say
boy.
anything because you didn't even hear it, so it must have not even
Right.
even happened.
Right. You want
Yeah,
to
let's
jump
get into
in,
some
or-
more. No, I mean, there's a couple more things we need to address. Some really mildly big things have changed in the world from Easter of 2025 to what is it, July? Today's
Independence
4th of
Day.
July.
Independence Day.
So- Elon Musk and Trump had a falling out.
Yeah, they're not boys no more.
They're not boys no more.
The bromance is
Iran and Israel, and then trying to rope the U.S. in it, and then seemingly everything stopped because you don't even hear about anything. It started like 3 weeks ago of them fighting, and then after a week, it was like there's a ceasefire, and then they betrayed the ceasefire, and then they lived up to the ceasefire, and then somebody from NATO called Trump daddy, and now they haven't mentioned anything about Israel. Swear to God, that's exactly the chain of events.
I did see that.
You cannot make this up. It's like somebody's writing it out.
Somebody called Trump daddy. I remember that.
Sorry, I just said a bunch of cuss words in rapid succession.
Who
But
called Trump daddy?
somebody in NATO. Look that up real
Who
quick.
called Trump daddy?
And it's so crazy because it feels like we're living in the worst written movie ever because it has the worst ending.
What's his name? NATO Secretary General calls Trump daddy. His name is Mark Rutte.
Mark
NATO
Rutte.
Secretary General.
And you know what? Mark Rutte is on the same side as probably 50% of all Americans on calling Trump daddy. Because,
tread
people
on
that
me.
are super...
Deborah Haynes from Sky News. Mark Rutte.
Cut that devil nonsense off,
Yeah.
bro. Either way,
Tread on me, daddy.
do your own research on a lot of shit. Shit's getting crazy.
They just passed that big, beautiful bill as well, and I do fear that it's not going to benefit anybody.
Probably
No.
not. People say one thing, whether or not they do it,
Right.
dictates what I believe.
That's true.
So,
Yeah. All right, well, let's get into it.
yeah.
Today we've decided to start. We're gonna hone in on some couple different things today.
Right. We're going to focus the pod on alternating between cryptids and movies.
Right.
So, today's a cryptid episode, ladies and gentlemen.
And because we've done some higher profile cryptids in the past.
Right, some of the big ones.
Mothman.
We did Mothman. We did the complete origin of witches.
Yeah, we did that. But we're gonna hit a couple.
Mongolian deathworm. That was fun.
Mongolian deathworm.
That was a fun one.
That was a good one. But today we're gonna do a couple that are lesser known cryptids that you may never have, not have heard of. Which we did one in the past. He's a local hero, the Lizard-Man. But today we're gonna be focusing on a couple, guys like that. So we're gonna start off by talking about Sheepsquatch. You ever heard of Sheepsquatch, Tanner?
No.
You hadn't until I came
before
in.
30 minutes ago, I had not heard or seen anything about the Sheepsquatch.
Yeah, I know.
But I will say it might be the best combination of two of my most favorite things. Is sheep and Sasquatch.
You love sheep?
I
like fucking them.
You could call it love what I do to a sheep.
He's joking.
No, but
We're
they're
joking.
cute animals.
Yeah, they're cute.
I wouldn't have sex with it, but
How cute would an animal have to be for you to have sex with it?
probably super like their cuteness. If it was like a level,
It'd have to look like a human.
yeah, it'd have to be a humanoid. It'd have to look like the rabbit from Zootopia, but 5 foot even.
Jarvis.
Make her 40 feet tall and give her troll toes. Give her one big toe
He's
on
cooking
the left
with-
foot.
He's cooking with the VR headset.
Jarvis, increase the jiggliness by 35%. Reduce the bust by 12. Okay, now increase the ass to hip ratio
make her
by
40.
50%.
Now make her 40 foot tall and give her troll toes.
Make her 40 feet tall and give her troll feet.
Alright, so the Sheepsquatch. Feel free to interject, I know you will. Sheepsquatch, also known as the Sheepsquatch, also known as the White Thing, is a woolly-haired cryptid reported across numerous counties in West Virginia, predominantly within the southwestern region of the state. The counties with the most sightings are Boone, Kanawha, Putnam, and Mason. I'm sorry if I said Kanawha incorrectly. The spelling is Kanawha.
And what state is this?
This is West Virginia. Not too far. There's actually a good bit of like these Appalachian backwoods, not calling people from West Virginia backwoods, but these backwoods.
No, I think people from West Virginia would like to be called backwoods as well.
Hillbillies.
Mountain men.
So there was a surge in sightings that
A
took
mountain
place in Boone County during the mid-1990s. It is described as being quadruple the size of a bear, with an entirely white wool-like fur. It has a long pointed head similar to a dog, but with long saber-like teeth and a single set of horns, not dissimilar to those found on a young goat. Its forelimbs end in paw-like hands, similar to those of a raccoon, but larger, while its tail is long and hairless like that of a possum.
Whoa.
It's reported to smell like sulfur, which has been attributed through folklore to the beast being born within the TNT area in Mason County.
Like something dead.
Like the Mothman.
Oh, the Mothman has a sulfur scent as
Right,
well?
because he's from that TNT.
Oh, he's from the mines.
Supposedly he's from the TNT plant. Yeah. That they used during World War II. It was like a ammunitions TNT plant. They would manufacture it there and then I guess ship it.
And then somehow the TNT mixed with a moth and a sheep and a Bigfoot.
Well, I think a lot of that TNT was like left behind. They never like got rid of it. So
and
it
then the
just kinda
Sasquatch actually harnessed the power of the TNT.
He ate it.
He ingested it inside of his body. And then he actually transformed after having sex with a sheep.
Right.
Merged two beings into one. Similar to the Phil Collins song, which goes,
Two hearts that beat as one.
No. 2 men becoming one.
Is that what it says? 2 men becoming one? I thought it was 2 hearts becoming one. The Tarzan shit. 2 worlds, 1 family.
2 men becoming one.
That sounds not the...
That's my version.
Right. Two men in love becoming one.
Yeah, it's beautiful.
So, it's also very likely that the stanky shit smell is because they are of the same species as a weasel or a skunk.
So this thing has a rat tail and no hair on it. It's 18 feet tall.
Yeah, it's
sexy
not
as
really...
hell.
It has nothing... doesn't even look like a sheep.
No, it's got a goat head.
It's got a goat head.
It's got a goat head,
What's
ram
it?
horns.
It said head of a dog.
Oh, head of a dog with ram horns.
With ram horns.
And the body of a Sasquatch that's 18 feet tall.
With raccoon paws.
Raccoon paws, so it just has
This is like a man-bear-pig type deal. The first sighting was in 1994 when a former Navy seaman said he had witnessed the beast break through the forest. The white thing breached the brush line and knelt to drink from the creek. Here it drank for a few minutes before crossing the creek and continuing on toward the nearby road. The witness stated that he observed the animal for a while before it moved on into the surrounding brush. Within the same year, 2 children observed the creature while playing in their yard within Boone County. What they reported having observed looked like a large white bear yet in this case stood up on its hind legs, making it over 6 feet tall. Presumably, it did so in a manner similar to bears trying to observe as opposed to walking bipedally. Startled by the children, the beast ran off through the forest, breaking medium-sized limbs off of the trees in its path. So those were the first two sightings. Yeah, nothing big.
Scary.
I just can't see a creature that big. I mean, I suppose
not getting shot by somebody that lives in West Virginia.
That or like, why would it be scared of 2 kids in the yard?
It was scared of 2 kids.
It said it got startled by the 2 children and ran off.
Well, kids are pretty fucking wild.
But then again,
they can start screaming.
A bear could do the same thing. It just depends. Is the bear gonna get scared and attack you, or is the bear gonna get scared and...
I don't think a bear's gonna get scared of children and attack them.
Do you think it's gonna run away?
It's 4th of July, people. If you hear some explosions, we're actually in World War III.
If you're reading this, it's too late.
This was recorded on July 4th, 2025. Salute to all the troops.
Baby, I compare you to a kiss from a rose. I'm your desert rose. Alright, so in 1995, the creature was next spotted, this time involving a car. A couple, driving through Boone County, observed a large white beast sitting in the ditch along the roadway. As many curious passerbys might do in such a situation, they stopped their car to get a better look at it. They came to describe the creature again as mostly similar to early descriptions, yet they added that the creature had 4 eyes. In stark contrast to the last sighting where the Sheepsquatch fled the scene, the creature leaped out of the ditch and started to attack the car.
Oh.
Frightened by the attack, the couple drove off quickly, and once they arrived back at their home, they noticed large scratches on the side of the car where the beast had attacked
So
them.
maybe he just didn't want to attack the children.
You think he has a conscience? He's like, no, those are children.
I don't think he's just mindless.
I mean, he looks like what you would, what they describe like
also,
the devil
if you
like.
see some, okay, it says he's hiding in a ditch on the side of the road. This thing is 18 feet tall, white fur, dog head with ram horns, Sasquatch body.
Dude, if he was 18,
it's not hiding in a ditch.
If he was 18 feet tall, he ain't hiding nowhere, bro.
He's not hiding.
They said it. One
and
said
then they
it was.
stopped to look at it.
One of them said no. I think it said he was 8 feet tall, not 18 feet tall.
It said he was 3 times the size of a fucking bear.
How tall is a bear when it stands? Hold up.
A bear's got to be 18, not 18. Jesus, 8 feet tall.
How tall is a bear?
How tall is a brown bear?
A brown
or a grizzly bear.
Standing up. 10 feet. Fucking what?
He would have to be 30 feet tall, bro.
Yeah, what the hell?
He's taller than 2 telephone poles.
Dude, he's not hiding anywhere if he's 30 feet tall.
He's taller than 2 street lamps. On top of each other. And he's chilling in a ditch? No, he's not, bro. And then you stop on the side of the road, this story is complete fucking horse crap.
Well, I'm starting to think, what if they're telling the truth, but the guy who claimed...
The guy who claimed his size is lying. Maybe the people on the side of the road saw it. But they could be freaking hippies too. I don't know. They could be on MDMA or ketamine or something.
Hold up. Wait a second. I need to see what this term means.
They probably ripped a Fent cart. And then there was just a hitchhiker on the side of the road. They thought he was 30 feet tall. With ram horns.
Oh, hold up. Okay.
Did you make a fanoozle?
I did. Okay, so in the description, it says... It's described as being a Now I feel stupid.
Quadrupedic?
A quadruped. And I thought that they misspelled quadruple.
Regardless.
So what it says is he's a quadruped and he's about the size of a bear. So he walks on all 4s.
So what was up with the 3 times the size of a bear?
That was where I thought it said quadruple. The size of a bear. It says he's a quadruped.
Okay, so...
I misread. And I thought they made a boo-boo, I made a boo-boo.
That's okay.
Sorry, cryptidsfandom.com.
Jeez.
I thought you were stupid. I am the one who is stupid. So anyway, he's a quadruped, he's the size of a bear. But in all of these stories, it says that he's walking on 2 feet. So, he ain't 30 feet tall. He's about 10 feet tall.
He's not a quadruped either if he's walking on 2 feet every time somebody sees him.
I'm guessing maybe he runs on 4.
But he greets you on 2.
But he greets you on 2, and he shakes your hand.
Well, he's got thumbs.
Alright, so about 4 years go by, 1999, Nobody sees him for 4 years.
Take your yawn.
Huh?
Take your yawn before you speak.
Nobody's.
Like, you do it in like the past 3 episodes where you're yawning as you're saying as you're starting
Important
another
words.
paragraph.
Okay, so they see him again in 1999. This is involving a couple campers who are in the forest at night in Boone County around a bonfire. They hear an animal snorting and scuffling around the camp in a manner similar to an aggravated bear. Though it did not come into the light of the campfire immediately, all of a sudden this Sheepsquatch suddenly charged out of the darkness, oh my god, at the campers. Reacting quickly, they jumped up and ran back into their house, all the while being pursued by the Sheepsquatch. Giving chase is a natural reaction of a predator when a creature flees. Its initial attack could have simply been a mock charge. The white thing stopped at the edge of the forest when they crossed it and let out a terrible scream. Give me a terrible scream. There you go. It then turned around and headed back into the woods. The next morning, the campers returned to their campsite and the trail home, finding it to be torn up. They referred to it as like someone had tilled it up for gardening. Damn.
Just from it running?
I guess so, bro. I guess it went back to the camp and fucking trashed it.
Oh.
It was pissed. You motherfucker try to run from me?
Initial thoughts.
I've got
and
some
then
more.
final thoughts.
Oh, I've got one more story to share. This is the last time he was seen. That's reported. 2015. Now, this is actually in Virginia. This must be across the state line. He crossed state lines, bruh. In Folks Run, Virginia,
He's going cross country, bro.
the beast was spotted once again in the forests of Appalachia. The creature was spotted close to midnight by 6 campers, spending the night in the dense woods. The beast was reportedly 8 to 9 feet tall, with shoulder length of 4 to 5 feet. That's a big fucker. One of the campers first saw the beast at the top of the nearby hill in a crouching position. Then it stood up, and he alerted the other campers. Then it started running down the steep hill towards the campers, but they were separated by the river that was flowing through. They looked in horror as it searched for a way to cross, and with no other option began to wade through the river. It finally came out of the water, and the campers reported that it appeared like a bipedal dog in the chest, with its fur wet from the river crossing. Then a loud gut-based screech was heard about 2 miles off from where they were. Then the Sheepsquatch looked up in shock, just high enough so the moonlight was in its face, and the campers looked on in fear as it let out a pathetic whimper. Then in a sprint, ran in the opposite direction of the noise. The campers quickly packed and left and reported it to the locals, fearing that if the authorities were informed, they would be ridiculed. The identity of the campers is unknown as of March 2016.
This is a creepypasta.
What do you
The
think about
identity
it,
of the whole incident is unknown. Well, I guess it wouldn't be, mass knowledge if it was never investigated because there was nothing to investigate, technically. Even if something like that did happen, there's no real evidence.
Now, you make a good point that this could be some sort of creepypasta, but I've seen things... Wasn't the rake a creepypasta as well? Basically?
Yeah.
Right, and people swear up and down they've seen him. So, all this crap about...
people have said that they've seen Slender Man.
That's true. But all this crap about, a sighting in 94, a sighting in 95, that could all be fictitious and made to predate, the internet. Like, you go, oh, he's real.
Oh, it's like an ARG where they add specific details to make it so that it's before the
I've never met
internet.
anybody who's claims to have seen the Sheepsquatch. First time I heard about him was off of a fucking television program a few days ago.
The Sheepsquatch.
So
that's a West Virginia thing.
I'm starting to think.
It's got dynamite powers.
You put the idea in my head now. I'm thinking that it's a creepypasta.
So 1 out of 10. How kissable?
Is the Sheepsquatch?
Yeah.
Oh, a 10, man. 100%. 100% would do it. 100% of the time.
I'd schmang it.
Let me schmang it, girl.
Dang, we really got the criterion right here.
I think
we got a Blade collection.
He's not. It's
Mickey's
not.
House of Villains and the Holy Bible.
It's not a Sheepsquatch. I mean, it's not a creepypasta. Been around for a minute.
The Sheepsquatch?
The Sheepsquatch. Anyway, do you think he's real? No.
I think. Well, I was gonna say I think it's possible for a lot of these cryptids to be real, and we just never
Could be,
see
but
them.
the likelihood of a mutated creature like this
I
is.
think there's other dimensions. There's probably other dimensional beings. Like Bigfoot might actually be a fucking
But
dimensional portal
Bigfoot
hopper,
is
bro.
in the realm of possibility because he is. Like,
I mean, but it's also Bigfoot. Some people have connected Bigfoot to like
I don't think Bigfoot
the talks
is.
of giants from the Bible and stuff and ancient.
That's what I
texts.
do. That's what I do. Is
I know, but if that's the case, then they're also like chosen people of either some sort of entity, and they have other powers.
So
that would also open the door to the thinking of them being able to be interdimensional.
I'll hit you with something that actually
I don't
predates the
think
Bible.
that Bigfoot. I've never seen a Bigfoot though.
Me neither. But I'll hit you with something that predates the Bible. It's the Epic of Gilgamesh, which is actually like one of the basic texts that was used when they made the Bible, because it just steals the stories from Mesopotamian culture.
Well, so does the story of Mithra or the story of Vishnu or...
Yeah, but most likely the cultures weren't touching that. Like the Indian culture, the Hebrew religion wasn't influenced directly by Indian religion. It was more so influenced by Mesopotamian religion, which would have been like the Epic of Gilgamesh being the guiding text for. But in that story, Gilgamesh, King Gilgamesh, his best friend is this character named Enki. Enki is described as a 10-foot tall, hairy man. What does that sound like? Modern day Bigfoot.
Sheepsquatch.
Sounds like modern day Bigfoot. Bigfoot is more along the lines of possible because he is a singular, almost like a monkey or something, or like the missing link, versus a creature that is a mix of a sheep, a monkey, a raccoon. You know what I mean? You're talking about creatures that can't actually that can't crossbreed.
I'd like to really talk to some people that genuinely believe in a lot of Bigfoot shit and see what their train of thought is.
Like, are they gullible people or?
Just see what the general understanding of
I would like
the
to
world
talk to
is
them
for
and
somebody
pretend
that believes
that I
something
didn't
like
believe
that.
in any of it, and just have them try to convince me. And I just want to see what they say.
Well,
I need to find a Sheepsquatch.
That's starting out.
I'm a Sheepsquatch denier.
Conversationally lower and you're higher. I think you should start on like equal grounds and try to give no information about your own opinion and try to see how much information they're willing to give without any of your input.
That's what I'm saying but because I do believe in the possibility of Bigfoot, I want to pretend that I don't believe in it at all and see them try to convince me. And are they going to be like, well, you got to be fucking stupid for not believing?
Well, they might just shoot you because they're also fucking insane. A lot of them are insane.
Could be. But no, Bigfoot to me, very likely real.
By the way, it looks like you have a penis on your shirt.
It's a salmon. Or a sardine.
Whenever it's folded up. It's like you just have a shaft.
It's a fish dick.
With a head. No nuts.
But anyway, so I'm going to give, alright, on the count of 3, thumbs up, thumbs down. Is he real, is he not? Put it in the middle. Nope. 1, 2, 3. Not real. Okay, moving on. The next one, I also got this from the same television program. Oh, I found it on it's a Tubi program, Mysteries and Monsters in America. I think it was possibly on like the Travel Channel at some point.
Alright.
Anyway, it's an interesting show. I enjoy
What's
it.
the cryptid called?
This next one is called La Lachuza.
Lachuza.
La Lachuza. We'll throw up some pictures. La Lachuza is a figure from Mexican and Tejano folklore, known as a witch who can transform into a giant owl.
Similar to La Llorona.
Nah.
Well, La Llorona.
La Llorona doesn't. She's a witch. Is she, or is she just like a weeping ghost?
I think she's just a spirit of a mourning.
Yeah, just a sad bitch.
Mother who killed her kids.
Yeah, for some reason she's sad that she killed her own kids.
Well, she's a dummy. If the spirit of La Llorona comes and kills me right now, then...
La Llorona. The La Lachuza is often depicted as a vengeful creature. It's a witch that can transform into a big owl. She's often depicted as a vengeful creature, targeting those who have wronged her or those who wander alone at night.
It's like an owl figure with a human face.
With a human face. You'll see, we'll throw a picture. It's quite spooky.
And there's a lot of different, like, video games and all sorts of, like, mythological media and shit, where it has some sort of owl type thing with a human face. There's stuff in Legend of Zelda, I'm pretty sure in, like, Dark Souls, and that's based on a lot of, like, medieval...
folklore
and creatures and stuff like that.
Well, even so much, like, even apart from the face, the owls in general are creepy.
They are creepy. Owls are actually one of the dumbest birds. They're
Are
not
they?
smart at all.
Interesting. I didn't know that. I didn't figure that they were like highly intelligent or anything, but
Yeah, I didn't either.
But they
I
are.
didn't know
But
that
they are
were
a
dumb.
symbol. They're a symbol of wisdom, you know, for a lot of people. So it is interesting to know that they are kind of big dummies. But owls are creepy, and so a lot of times, have you ever seen? We're gonna get back to this. But have you ever seen the movie The Fourth Kind, the alien film?
Is that with
Mila Jovovich, the one from like Resident Evil movies. It's like set up like a documentary.
No, I was thinking of the one where they communicate because the alien is like farting on the screen, and it creates like circles and shit.
No, that's Arrival. That's really a movie. That's a sad movie.
I can't remember how it ends.
It's not farting. It's time.
Yeah, I know it's not.
Time is a circle, and so it's like it's hard to tell. In the beginning of that movie, Arrival, Amy Adams, you see her child has died, and then the events play out with the aliens, and they're sending her messages, and she's communicating with them. Basically, it's like time is a circle, and then it's at the end of it, you don't know if she actually has already lost her son, or if that's something that's going to come in the future, because it never really tells you. I don't think that at any point when she's communicating with the other characters, she says, "Hey, by the way, my son died 3 years ago." And then she strikes up this relationship with Jeremy Renner's character, and it's alluded that they are going to conceive. But you don't know if the son, the child they're going to give birth to is the child that's going to pass, or if that's already happened in the past. You don't know if what you're saying is past or future.
Let's get back to
Lachuza. Well, no, because the owl thing, in The Fourth Kind, like, when the aliens are trying to contact the main character or whatever, there's these creepy ass fucking like snowy white owls that like will appear outside of her house and shit, like they're watching her. And then
like
in
just regular owls or
like regular owls, but they're creepy. Oh. And then in Twin Peaks, which you know I love that show. There's this whole thing where it's like the owls are not what they seem. Don't trust the owls. No one ever talks to an owl, but there's all this like owl imagery and how like the owls know things that other people don't. Lachuza actually translates to the owl in Spanish. So Lachuza is a shapeshifter, capable of transforming between a human woman and a large owl, often with a woman's face. Many stories depict her as a woman wronged in life, seeking revenge as a monstrous owl. Some versions say she's cursed or a witch's familiar, meaning like, you know, witch's cat or...
Yeah, they're like spiritual.
She often lures her victims using her voice, mimicking the cries of a baby or whistling to attract those who are lost or drunk. Lachuza is said to haunt specific areas, often near rivers or rural areas, and is known to appear near homes or bars late at night. There's a running theme here.
Homes or bars?
Bars, yeah. Besides shape-shifting, she's often attributed with other supernatural abilities, like mimicking voices or manipulating the weather. Folklore suggests to ward off or protect oneself from Lachuza, use salt, recite the 7 blessed prayer, and you make loud noise.
You use salt?
Yeah, like a salt ring.
Oh, okay. The Lachuza
It's a very popular legend in northern Mexico and South Texas, serving as a cautionary tale and part of cultural heritage. I think that
I mean, you could throw any fucking food at it. You can make a circle of macaroni and a damn spirit wouldn't go near it, according to voodoo and Lachuza lore.
I think that it's probably a way to explain people who wander out of bars and die.
The soul?
No. It says...
Oh, like they got drunk,
they
left home, and then
Lachuza lured him into the river.
Hey, bro. Lachuza got me last week, Holmes.
Lachuza got me behind the wheel of a car, man.
Is it more Native American or Hispanic?
Hispanic. Northern Mexico, South Texas. Part of that, like...
What is Lachuza? That's...
Yeah. Mexican and Tejano.
Spanish.
Yeah.
Tejano?
Tejano. I think Tejano is like...
Tajín?
Mexican Indians? I don't know.
Mexican Indians?
Like Mexican Native American. Yeah, they're like...
How many...
They're Texans of Mexican descent.
There's probably 300 Indian people in Mexico. All of them.
Yeah.
I mean Indian, not Native American.
The Spaniards came over, they banged the Aztecs, they made Mexicans.
When did Italians not become white people?
What do you mean? They are white people.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
But if you ask an Italian person...
They're not
like,
white?
Yeah. Even though they very much are. European Italian.
I don't know. But I can't find any
but like,
particular...
oh, you're not white, you're Italian.
I can't find any particular stories where it's like, oh, hey, you know, Miguel saw Lachuza. But it's like a lot of like first-hand accounts of sightings where... You see, there's no like actual like...
It actually prevented people from getting as many DUIs.
I think it's probably to scare people into staying home at night instead of going out.
Yeah.
Because like it gets people outside of bars, it gets you at night.
That's what it sounds like.
Yeah. That's a cautionary tale.
Lachuza might get you,
But
bro.
but this program I was watching, it was like so many. It was like 3 different people were like, "Yeah, I've seen it.
You seen it?
I've seen
What does it look
Lachuza."
like again? Just a woman?
It's an owl with a woman's face.
But does it transform into a? It's a regular woman that transforms
I
into
think
an
it's
owl woman.
the way that they described it was like they saw a woman and then they saw an owl, and but I didn't see the woman again, so that woman must have turned into an owl or vice versa. You know what I mean? One of those, like a witch. Like they didn't actually see like a fucking giant owl with a woman's
see a
face.
woman, and then I turn into an owl, and then I turn into no woman.
So it had to have been that.
So I had to be an owl. That's crazy.
Right.
1 through 10, I would give it. I give it a 7.
I like
it
the
sounds
story,
fun, and I never heard of it.
but I don't believe in it. That's enough for me, dog. Now
I
one
give it
thing.
a 7 on the fun scale.
Can I throw one more in that I ran across earlier? One more. We're going back to West.
Do it for the people.
We're going back to West Virginia, boys.
Do it for the kids, bro.
All right. West Virginia has played host to an extraordinary number of unusual creatures. They range from widely known Mothman of Point Pleasant to the Flatwood Monster in Braxton. Few people, however, within the state itself have heard the strange case of West Virginia's own
Flatbush zombie.
Vegetable-Man.
Hey, I was close.
Vegetable-Man or Veggie-Man was said to be very tall, over 7 feet,
Veggie-man.
thin with a semi-human shape. It also appeared to be partially plant-based and possessed large ears with striking eyes that
They call him the green bean.
That's the green bean, bro. The mean green. Striking eyes that oscillated in colors, going from red to yellow rapidly. Its arms were thin and gave the impression of reeds by a riverbank. On the ends of its long fingers were suction cups, which had thorns protruding from them. In 1968, in the woods around Fairmont, West Virginia, Jennings Frederick was out for a hunt.
That's kind of sexual.
As he moved through the woods in search of game, Frederick heard an odd noise. It sounded like a record player running faster than it should, a sort of high-pitched jabbering. When he tracked down the source of the sound, he came face to face with the creature. Jennings would go on to say that the being looked weakened, sickly. The jabbering increased. Suddenly he could make out the words. Apparently it communicates telepathically. "You need not fear me. I wish to communicate. I come as a friend. We know of you all. I come in peace. I wish medical assistance. I need your help." With that, this sounds like an alien.
Yeah, the Reed Man's an alien.
Yeah, the Veggie-Man's an
Veggie-Man.
alien.
Oh, Veggie-Man.
With that, the creature lunged at him and wrapped Frederick up in its surprisingly strong arms. Frederick was unable to break away from the embrace.
So it said it needed help, and then it immediately attacked
him.
Attacked the guy that asked for help.
"Help me,
Without
fuck you."
without him even answering.
As the creature pierced his skin with the thorns on its fingers, it drained blood from him. Frederick found himself enthralled by the flashing colors of the creature's eyes. Then, almost as quickly as it had pounced, the Vegetable-Man raced away uphill. Frederick then claimed to hear a deep humming from the other side of the hill. He surmised that it might have been the sound of the creature's ship taking off. Yep, he's an alien.
Veggie-Man. So he was red and yellow and changed. And then his
it
eyes were multicolored.
said he was green, but his eyes were like red, yellow, like, fuck all that. "I need your help. Help me. Fuck you." That sounds like the Flatwoods Monster.
I require medical assistance.
I require...
Why did you say that if you just needed blood and then would attack me after asking for it?
Yeah, weird as hell.
Stay off of drugs, kids.
Well, I feel like that guy wasn't on drugs. This could have very well happened. I'm serious. I mean, I believe in alien abductions. I know you do, as well. This could have happened. He's just like, "Man, you look like a damn vegetable. I'm a farmer. What else do I know? I know plants."
I know veggies, bruh.
And it looked like a fucking veggie.
I think the guy who wrote this story was a veggie. It's the Veggie-Man.
Hello? Hello? Who? I think you got the wrong number. That's alright.
Hey, you got Bobby's number?
Bobby there.
Yo, is Bobby there? Bobby died 3 months ago in a well. I killed him. If there's a guy out there who died in a well named Bobby, I didn't kill him.
I should have put him on speaker.
You should have.
It was like, "Bobby."
Hey, you're on the air.
It was like, Bobby there? Is Bobby there? And I'm like, I think you have the wrong number.
Oh, you could have put them on the air, bro.
Hey,
you ever heard of a Sheepsquatch?
Hey, what do you know about a Veggie-Man? Should I call him back?
Since we have time, I'm actually going to try to call some people and get their opinion on what a Sheepsquatch is.
Who are you calling?
I'm going to call one of our biggest fans.
Who? Devin Jones?
Devin Jones.
Devin Jones, answer the horn.
You fucking better. What's up, dude? Happy Independence Day.
Goddamn right.
You goddamn right, brother. Hey, listen. You're on the air. We got a couple questions for you.
Shoot.
Alright. Have you ever heard of a Sheepsquatch?
A Sheepsquatch?
Yeah.
No.
Damn.
Damn.
You ever heard of a Lachuza?
Have you ever heard of Lachuza?
Lachuza, is that like some like Hispanic thing, like a ghost?
Yeah.
Briefly, but I'm not that educated on.
Who are we talking to?
This is Tyler.
Oh, that's Tyler. What about a Veggie-man?
Have you ever heard of the Veggie-man?
Veggie-man?
The Veggie-man.
Man. The Veggie-man.
Boogeyman. Yeah, I've heard of the Boogeyman.
No, the Veggie-man.
The Veggie-man.
The Veggie-man.
Yeah,
That sounds terrifying.
it does. It is.
Yeah.
He's scary, bro.
What does he do?
He's like an alien or some shit, bro.
Yeah, he's like a fucking alien.
He fucking sucks your blood out of his fingers.
And then gives you some vegetables?
No, he looks like a vegetable, apparently, according to this one farmer who saw him. The only guy who ever saw him.
So he's bedridden.
Not the vegetable, no. Oh, the farmer?
He's a farming ghost?
Alright, so like this guy was, this farmer apparently was in West Virginia and he was out in the woods. And he ran into this fucking creature that looked like a vegetable beanstalk. And it apparently communicated with him telepathically and told him he needed help, but then he attacked him and it tried to suck his blood out. And then he took off and ran for the hills and then he heard his ship like whoosh away.
Huh. He tried to bamboozle him.
Yeah, he tried to trick him.
1 to 10, you think this is real or not?
I think a lot of things are unexplainable. It could be.
Right.
1 to 10.
4.
I gave it a thumbs down myself.
Damn.
But that was actually, of the 3 that we just brought up, I thought the Vegetable Man might be the most real.
Yeah. I mean, and like the things that are real, you normally see throughout like a timeline in culture or multiple cultures.
Right.
And if there's only one sighting of him, this guy's probably just tripping balls.
Either that or he just had never heard of a fucking alien before and was like, well, I'm a farmer. I know beans. This thing looked like a vegetable.
I know my damn bean, and it tried to suck my blood. Put my pecker in the way, but it was too quick.
Tried to suck me.
Thank you for your input.
Alright,
Oh,
brother.
yeah, of course.
Alright, check you later.
Yes, sir. Y'all take it easy.
That was fun.
I tried to put my pecker in the way, but he was too quick. I was like, that didn't sound like Devin. He sounds too intelligent to be Devin.
Devin would have been like, yeah, fuck 3 of them.
Sheepsquatch? Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah, dude.
I slept with Sheepsquatch last night. Alright, anyway, I think we should wrap it up.
Alright, ladies and gentlemen.
Watch out for Sheepsquatch, Veggie-man, and Snallygasters.
Right, and if you're thinking of taking a trip to West Virginia, go ahead and
Just check.
Don't.
There's nothing there.
don't at all. Because all that's there is demons, aliens, and they're violent.
And a lot of hillbillies.
Yeah,
And they might be violent too.
they might.
Yeah.
There's 30-foot tall goat, dog, bear men in the fucking ditches and and vegetable man with suckers trying to ask for help that attack you.
He's
Fucking
hiding in the
liars,
ditch.
don't trust them.
He's hiding in the ditch. Anyway, y'all have a good night. Thanks for tuning in. I'm Will,
I'm Tanner.
and this is ScareMeTender.
Good night.
Night night.